the topic that I have chosen is associate company. Okay, under Indian Companies Act, section 2 clause 6 deals with associate company. I am not going into that definition. Okay, please refer to that definition by yourself. I will just try to explain the concept, okay, concept of associate company and how a company would be regarded as an associate company, or how a company becomes an associate company. Okay, so associate company is that company over which a parent company holds subsequent influence. Okay, so this subsequent influence, how we will determine the subsequent influence? Okay, the question of subsequent influence is determined on the basis of the control. Okay, this control can be acquired by parent company by acquiring shares. Okay, by acquiring shares. So the quantum of shares is more than 20%. Okay, so the parent company has to acquire more than 20% of the shares of this associate company. Okay, always remember one thing, the quantum has to be between 20% of the shares but less than 50%. Okay, always remember this, 20% but less than 50%. Once a parent company acquires more than 50% or 51% of the shares or more in another company, then that company becomes subsidiary company of the parent company. Okay, it becomes subsidiary, so it has to be less than 51%, that means 50%. It should be within 20% and 50%. I am not discussing subsidiary company, we will discuss that in some other video. So associate company is that company over which a parent company is acquiring subsequent influence by possessing shares, more than 20% of the shares in that company. Okay, once 20% of the shares has been acquired, then this company becomes associate company of the parent company. Always remember that. Let me try to simplify it by illustrating you with an example. Supposedly I have a company, okay, which name is PR Limited. Okay, it's just a fictitious example, PR Limited. I also have a friend, okay, who is also having a company. Its name MD Developer. So now my friend who is owning that company, he wants to acquire shares in my company. That MD Developers acquire more than 20% of the shares in PR Limited, the company that belongs to me, then my company, this PR Limited, will become an associate company of MD Developers, and MD Developers would be the parent company. Okay, I hope I am clear here. So if my friend's company acquire more than 20% of the shares in PR Limited in my company, then my company becomes associate company of MD Developers. So that is associate company. But always remember one thing, if my friend acquire more than 50% shares in my company, then I won't be regarded as an associate company. What will happen if it becomes more than 50%, that means 51% or more, then my company will become subsidiary of MD Developers. Okay, PR Limited would become subsidiary of MD Developers. Okay, so associate companies quantum, always try to remember it, the quantum has to be more than 20% but less than 50%. Okay, so in between this, another company is acquiring control by acquiring share capital in a company, okay, between 20% to 50%, then this company becomes associate company. Okay, and the other company would be regarded as the parent company. So I hope I am clear, and I hope this video will help you all in some way. Okay, so that is the very concept of associate company. You can refer to the definition laid down under section 2 clause 6.